Have you ever noticed that some people, no matter how much pressure, criticism, or manipulation they face, maintain their peace of mind and decision-making ability intact? On the other hand, some people completely lose themselves over a single comment or opinion. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to build a mindset that no one can influence or control. I'm not just talking about being stubborn, but rather creating an internal strength where you have complete control over your values, beliefs, and decisions. This journey isn't easy, but when you achieve it, you'll experience an unprecedented freedom and power in your life. Let's get started. Part 1. Understanding mental control. First, we need to understand how people influence our mindset. When we know this, we can protect ourselves. Social conditioning. From birth, we go through a programming process. Family, society, education systems, media, everyone installs certain beliefs and patterns into our minds. Many of these are beneficial, but many hold us back. For example, what will people say? This single phrase controls some of the biggest decisions in countless lives. Career choices, marriage, lifestyle, this invisible pressure works in everything. Emotional manipulation. Some people know very well how to use your emotions to control you. Guilt, fear, obligation, these three are the most powerful tools. I did so much for you. If you loved me, you would do this. Have you thought about what will happen if you don't do this? These types of statements paralyze your decision-making ability. Information overload. In today's digital age, we face thousands of opinions, suggestions, and advice every day. Social media, news, friends, family, everyone has an opinion about your life. This constant noise suppresses your own inner voice. Part 2. The foundation. Now let's talk about how to build an unshakable mindset. This is a step-by-step process. 1. Self-awareness. Above all else, you need to know yourself. What are your core values? What do you believe in? What are your principles? If these things aren't clear, you'll easily drift in any direction. Ask yourself daily, what do I actually want? Am I making this decision myself or under someone else's influence? Why am I feeling this way? What can I compromise on and what can't I? Keep a journal. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and decisions. Over time, you'll see your own patterns and understand when you're being authentic versus influenced. 2. Define your non-negotiables. There must be some things in life that you will never compromise on under any circumstances. These could be your personal integrity, quality time with your family, your health and well-being, your core beliefs and values, your self-respect. Write down these non-negotiables and stay firm on them. When someone asks or pressures you to do something against these, your answer will be only one: this is not negotiable. 3. Build mental resilience. Mental toughness isn't built in a day. It's like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes every day. This will calm your mind and help you separate your own thoughts from others' opinions. Physical exercise. Body and mind are connected. When your body is strong, your mental strength will also increase. Regular exercise boosts your confidence and increases your capacity to handle stress. Challenge yourself. Regularly put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Take small challenges: public speaking, learning new skills, having difficult conversations. With each challenge you overcome, your mental resilience will grow. Part 3. Defense mechanisms. Now let's learn how to protect yourself from outside influence. 1. Create boundaries. Boundaries are the armor of your mental and emotional space. Define them clearly and enforce them. Physical boundaries. Determine who can enter your personal space, who can take your time. Emotional boundaries. Control how much emotional investment you make, whose problems you take on as your own. Digital boundaries. Carve out time to disconnect from social media, phone calls, messages. Constant connectivity destroys your mental peace. When someone crosses your boundaries, let them know politely but firmly. I appreciate your concern, but I've made my decision. Or, I need some space right now. This kind of clear communication is necessary. 2. Filter information. You don't need to accept all advice, opinions, and suggestions. Create a mental filter. Verify the source. Who is giving this advice? What's their credibility? Do they actually want what's best for you? Understand the intention. Why is this person giving this advice? Do they have any hidden agenda? Check relevance. Is this information relevant to your life, goals, and values? Evaluate quality. Is this constructive criticism or just negativity? Is it factual or just opinion? Take what's relevant and constructive. Politely ignore the rest. The power of no. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to give elaborate explanations for every request. Many people struggle with saying no because they're afraid people will be angry or dislike them. But remember, when you're saying yes to everyone, you're saying no to yourself. Practice saying no. Thanks for thinking of me, but I can't commit to this right now. Or, I appreciate the offer, but it's not aligned with my priorities. Or, no, that doesn't work for me. Initially, it will feel uncomfortable, but over time, it becomes natural. Part 4. Strengthening your mental fortress. 1. Develop critical thinking. Don't blindly believe everything. Question, analyze, verify. When someone tells you something or suggests something, what's the evidence? Is it logical? What could different perspectives be? What does my own experience tell me? Critical thinking will protect you from manipulation because you're relying on facts and logic, not just emotions. Trust your intuition. Your gut feeling is often right. When something feels off, it probably is. Your subconscious mind processes a lot of information that you're not consciously aware of. But you need to understand the difference between intuition and fear or anxiety. Intuition is usually calm and clear, whereas fear is chaotic and overwhelming. Embrace solitude. Regular alone time is crucial for your mental independence. When you're alone, you can connect with your own thoughts without external noise. Carve out time every day when you aren't talking to anyone, aren't looking at any screens, are just with your thoughts. This solitude will make you self-reliant and strengthen your inner voice. Learn from Stoic philosophy. Ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca worked extensively on mental strength and resilience. Their key teachings: focus on what you can control, let go of the rest. External events can't disturb you, only your interpretation disturbs you. Difficulties and challenges make you stronger. Virtue and character above everything. Practice these principles and you'll see that external circumstances can't affect your mental peace. Part 5. Dealing with manipulation and pressure. 1. Recognize manipulation tactics. Common manipulation tactics include gaslighting, making you question your reality and perception. You're overreacting. That didn't happen. You're remembering it wrong. Guilt tripping, making you feel guilty. I gave up everything for you. How selfish are you? Playing the victim, presenting themselves as a victim so you sympathize and do things their way. Silent treatment, passive-aggressive behavior where communication is stopped as punishment. Love bombing, then withdrawal. Excessive affection at first, then suddenly withdrawing everything. Once you can identify these, you can protect yourself. 2. Respond, don't react. When faced with manipulation, don't give an emotional reaction. Take a pause, analyze the situation, then respond thoughtfully. When someone tries to provoke you, take a deep breath, count to 10. Ask yourself, what is this person trying to make me do? Respond calmly and composed. Your calmness will destroy their power. 3. Don't jade. Justify, argue, defend, explain. When you've made a decision and someone is challenging it, you don't have to constantly justify it. I've made my decision. That's enough. The more you justify, the more opening you give for manipulation. Part 6. Building unshakable confidence. 1. Know your worth. Your worth doesn't depend on external validation. It's intrinsic. You're valuable because you exist. Social media likes, others' approval, titles, achievements, these are nice to have, but they don't define your worth. Practice daily affirmations. I am enough. My opinions are important. I deserve respect. I am in control of my life. 2. Build competence. True confidence comes from competence. When you know you're capable, others' opinions matter less. Continuously learn and improve. Develop new skills. Become an expert in your field. Tackle and overcome challenges. Track your achievements. Each small win adds a layer to your confidence. 3. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you spend time with heavily influence your mindset. Distance yourself from toxic, manipulative, or constantly negative people. Instead, be with people who respect you, honor your boundaries, encourage you to grow, give constructive feedback, value your independence. Remember, you're not a charity that has to keep everyone in your life. Be selective. Part 7. Practical daily habits. After all this theory, here are practical habits to practice daily. Morning routine. 1. Meditation. 10 to 15 minutes. Center your mind at the start of the day. 2. Journaling. 5 to 10 minutes. Write your intentions, goals, and gratitude. 3. Affirmations. 5 minutes. Remind yourself of your strengths and values. 4. Planning. 5 minutes. Decide today's priorities according to your goals, not others' agendas. Throughout the day. 1. Pause before agreeing. When someone requests something, don't immediately say yes. Say, let me think about it and get back to you. 2. Check in with yourself. Ask yourself several times a day, am I acting according to my values? 3. Limit exposure. Watch less news and social media. These increase anxiety and external opinions. 4. Practice saying no. Practice saying no to small things. Evening routine. 1. Reflect. Where were you strong today? Where did you compromise? 2. Plan tomorrow. Set tomorrow's priorities. 3. Disconnect. Turn off all screens before sleep. 4. Gratitude. Write 3 things you're grateful for. Part 8. Overcoming setbacks. Setbacks will come on this journey. Sometimes you'll be influenced, weak moments will come, you'll make mistakes. This is normal. When you slip. 1. Don't beat yourself up. Self-criticism makes you weaker. Instead, be compassionate. 2. Analyze what happened. What triggered it? How can you avoid it next time? 3. Reaffirm your commitment. A mistake doesn't mean failure, it's a learning opportunity. 4. Get back on track. Resume your practices as soon as possible. Building long-term resilience. Mental strength is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient. Transformation won't happen in a few days, but with consistent practice, after 6 months or a year, you'll be a completely different person. Track your progress. Keep a journal where you note when you successfully maintained boundaries, when you resisted manipulation, when you stood up for your values. Celebrate these small wins. They'll keep you motivated. Part 9. Advanced techniques. When you master the basics, try these advanced techniques. 1. Mental rehearsal. Mentally rehearse before difficult situations arise. Visualize how you'll handle them. This will boost your confidence in real situations. Example, you know criticism about your career choice will come at a family gathering. Visualize beforehand how you'll respond calmly and firmly. 2. The gray rock method. This technique is effective for dealing with highly manipulative people. You become like a boring, uninteresting gray rock. Minimal response, no emotional reaction, don't share any interesting information. Manipulators look for drama and reactions. When you don't give that, they'll lose interest. 3. The power pose. Research has shown that your body language affects your mental state. Before a difficult conversation, do a power pose for 2 minutes. Chest out, hands on hips or arms raised. This increases your confidence hormones. 4. Reframing. When someone says something negative or manipulative, mentally reframe it. You're so selfish. 2. I'm prioritizing my needs, which is healthy. You'll never be successful. 2. They're projecting their insecurity. Your decision is wrong. 2. They have a different perspective, but this is my life. Part 10. The ultimate freedom. When you develop an unshakable mindset, you'll experience an extraordinary freedom. 1. Authentic living. You won't wear masks or pretend anymore. You'll be as you are. 2. Peaceful mind. When others' opinions no longer matter, incredible peace comes. 3. Better relationships. When you maintain boundaries, your relationships actually improve because then there's genuine respect. 4. Achievement. When you're free from distractions and others' agendas, you can achieve your real goals. 5. Self-respect. Most importantly, you respect yourself because you've stood up for your values. Conclusion. Building a mindset that no one can influence or control, this is a lifelong journey. It's not easy, and sometimes it will feel lonely, because when you take a different path from the crowd, not everyone will understand. But this journey is incredibly rewarding, because ultimately, your life is yours. Your decisions are yours. Your peace is yours. Remember, you are strong enough. Trust your intuition, protect your boundaries, stand up for your values. Practice every day, and most importantly, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but each small step brings you closer to that unshakable mindset. Start today. Take a small step, maybe set a boundary or say no to an unnecessary request. And gradually, day by day, you'll become that person whom no one can influence or control. Your mental freedom is your most valuable asset. Protect it, nurture it, and cherish it. Remember, you are the architect of your own mind. Build a fortress that no one can breach. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments which technique you found most helpful. Stay strong, stay independent, stay you.